What's going on, you guys? It is I, the marriage pastor, Michael D. Ballard, and I am joined today with my lovely bride, my wife. I'll let her tell you her name.
Hi, guys. I am your heart coach, Siobhan Ballard.
Listen, I am coming on here today. Well, we are coming on here today because we have a genuine concern, we believe, with the state of relationships and marriages. And it is our belief that why marriages fail, um, one of the pivotal reasons why marriages fail is because we really don't know how to vet properly. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely would agree. Yes.
Right. And even when we're talking about the Bible and scriptures, it gives you a lot of scripture references on who to look out for, who to watch out for, right? But if you're not really understanding how to properly, um, I want to say comprehend, but interpret the scriptures, you could miss a lot of important details, especially when it comes to finding the right partner. Okay. So this class that we want to do, this master class, so to speak, is a class that we feel that a lot of people really need in order to really make better decisions when it comes to relationships, right, babe?
Yes, sir.
One of the things I always say is that I really believe that when we're dating, most people, because finding someone is hard, I believe you're going to meet more of the wrong people in life than you are the right people. And I believe because there's such a scarcity of trying to find someone in a relationship, when we start dating someone, we just gung ho, pedal to the metal, try to make things work, right? We move too fast. We sleep with people too fast. We get emotionally involved too fast. We were just talking about, working and when dealing with a series where we can tell people what is appropriate in the dating stages versus when you actually are married. And I believe we give too much too soon in a lot of the relationships. And I think because some of us have been struggling trying to find love, that when we find someone that's halfway decent, we're just gung ho on trying to make it work. And because of that, we believe we miss a lot of red flag. When you say, babe?
Yes, yes.
And so we've developed what we call the flag system. And we want to go into that. It's a way that we believe can really help reduce the amount of time wasted dealing with people. Um, Having your heart broken. It'll help you logically look at what's going on in your relationship. This tool is amazing for the believers and non-believers. If you just need a system or a way to practically understand how to find someone that we believe you are more suitable for. And so that's what this class is today. We're going to be going over our flag system. So I hope you are excited. I'm excited. I know when I taught my wife this, she was
I was excited, and I am excited. I can't wait to get into this. Yeah, it's really good.
really good. All right, so we're going to go forward. We're going to begin our class today, our lesson. Let's go ahead and let my wife, with her beautiful voice, she's going to be helping along getting this thing started. Okay, you guys ready? Let's go.
What are the potential long-term consequences of overlooking red flags or rushing into a relationship without fully understanding your partner's values, habits, and character?
Okay, let's get into this. I'm excited. Let's get into this teaching here. Okay, so here's some quick statistics I want to go over, emphasizing the importance of properly vetting relationships before commitment. Did you guys know 50% of divorces report that there were warning signs, red flags, they were present in the marriage, but they were ignored. 50%. Read this next fact, baby.
88% of divorced couples cite communication issues and unresolved conflicts as major factors in their split.
88%.
That's a lot. That's a huge number.
That's a huge number. More than 40% of married couples who marry within a year end up divorcing. Listen to that. More than 40% of couples who marry within a year of dating, within a year of dating end up divorcing. 40%. Often due to unresolved compatibility issues. Things that if you would have properly vetted instead of forcing a relationship, you would have understood. Right, baby?
Mhm.
Go for the next one.
46% of singles regret not ending past relationships sooner, often because they overlooked early red flags.
46%, guys. These are statistics. Couples who share core values like faith, family goals, and finances have a 60 to 70% higher chance of long term success.
70 to 80% of couples who regularly assess their relationship and communicate effectively have higher likelihood of staying together.
Okay, listen, these statistics reinforce the need of intentionally dating,
Mhm.
clear communication to avoid emotional pain, wasted time, and future conflict in relationships. Okay? This is why we created Boom,
The relationship flag system, navigating love with clarity.
navigating love with clarity. That's what we want to do. Let's get some clarity in this thing called love, okay? Go ahead, baby.
Flag. Flag is actually an acronym, FLAG. Flag stands for foundations. L is for lifestyle compatibility. A is attraction and affection. And G is growth potential.
Let's go ahead. I like that.
This flag system for vetting a relationship aims to give individuals a comprehensive framework to ensure they're making a wise and thoughtful choice about their commitment.
That's right, guys. Wise and thoughtful choice about their commitment. So listen, F for foundation. Let me break down what foundation means, okay? Foundation is assessing core values, examining the foundational aspects of the relationship. Joe, you want to look for things as values, belief, and long-term goals, okay? You want to make sure that they are all aligned on the key issues like faith, family, finances, and life ambitions, right, babe?
Absolutely. Character evaluation. Consider the character of the person. Are they honest, trustworthy, and respectful? Do they demonstrate integrity in their actions?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we want to go to the L. L is for lifestyle compatibility. Break that down, baby.
Day to day living. Evaluate how well your lifestyle match. This includes things like social habits, hobbies, life work balance, and routines. Are you comfortable with each other's day to day behaviors and routines?
That's right. Conflict resolution is so important.
Mhm.
How do they handle conflict and stress? Observe their problem solving skills and whether they approach disagreement with maturity and respect.
Very important. A, attraction and affection. Emotional connection. Reflect on your emotional bond. Do you feel a deep connection and affection for each other? Is there mutual respect and care?
That's right. These are things you want to look for. Physical compatibility, guys. This is important. This is important. Physical attraction and intimacy are important parts of relationships. Ensure that both partners are comfortable and fulfilled in this area. I can't tell you how many times we date because of what's available. And a lot of times people are not even attracted to that
Yeah.
person, right?
They say sometimes people date in proximity, just people they grew up with or work with, which isn't always a bad thing, but it's just don't date based on convenience and accessibility all the time.
That's right. That's right. And look, G is growth potential. G is the growth potential of your relationship. Listen, long term vision matters. You want to consider the potential for growth together. Are both of you guys committed to personal development and improving the relationship over time? Support and encouragement. You need to assess whether the relationship fosters growth. Does your partner support your dreams and encourage you to be your best self? Listen, guys, these are things that you really need to take into consideration when you are looking to build a long term relationship. Please, please, please do not look over this. Do not rush into it. So, this is what the flag system is. F for foundation, L is for lifestyle compatibility, A is for attraction and affection, and G is for growth potential. Ergo, the flag system. Let's get into it. Let's get into it even deeper. Boom. Red flags. Now, we all know about red flags, right? This is the most common flag that we like to throw around in our society today. Okay. So, baby, give it a definition for those that don't know.
Red flags definition. Red flags are behaviors, habits, emotions, or triggers that signal potential challenges in a relationship. They don't always mean you should immediately end the relationship, but they are important to notice and evaluate.
I always tell my wife, at the end of the day, we all, we all have red flags. We all have some things and some areas in our life that we need to work on, right, baby? We
Absolutely.
all have red flags. So sometimes we look at these crazy dating shows and stuff where people are like, oh my God, that's a red flag. And they immediately don't want to deal with somebody. I feel
His
like
shoes, I say his shoes don't match, red flag. Like, really?
yeah, we really don't we really mistake what red flags
Uh-huh. Yeah.
really are, and we're going to go into it just so you guys understand it. But everybody has red flags. Okay, red flags does not necessarily mean run. It just means this is an area that you need to decide on if you're grace to have, okay, or grace to deal with. So we're going to break down a little bit about what you should do when it comes to red flags. Okay. Let's go with the evaluation. When there's red flags, this is how you want to evaluate. You want to ask yourself the question: can I support them through this? Is this something that might improve with time, or is it a sign of deeper issues that could harm the relationship? Okay, let me explain what that means. God has in grace every one of us with a particular set of grace and for certain people. You may not always be graced for the person that comes into your life,
Mm.
especially even in a romantic um, capacity, right? Everybody that comes in your life don't mean you're supposed to date them. Don't mean you're supposed to marry them. Okay. So when you do find someone that you are emotionally and getting involved with that you can see potential with, the red flags that come up, you need to ask the question, am I graced to deal with this person? You understand what I'm saying? There may be some situations in our lives that we may be able to say, yeah, I think I'm graced enough to be able to handle this situation. Now, you're not their God. It's not your job to fix them. But if God has put you in their life, he may be saying that no, not he, not may. If God has put you in that person's life for marriage, then best believe he has given you a measure of faith and grace to be able to be with that person. Do you agree, baby?
Hmm. Yeah.
So everybody you meet, you may not be graced with. So that's what the red flags are for. Look and see if those behaviors are something that you are graced to be able to deal with. Would you agree?
Mm,
I
absolutely.
like that. My baby say
Absolutely.
yes, baby,
We on the
yes.
same page. Same book, same
Same page.
page.
There we go. So now we want to go to what we call yellow flags. Go ahead, baby.
Yellow flags definition. Yellow flags represent the positive qualities or behaviors that a person might display early in a relationship. These are not necessarily green flags, as they could temporarily or done with the intention of lowering your guard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I told my wife about these yellow flags a while ago. We normally see when people do something great for us, we call those green flags. I said, no, those are yellow flags. Because when you meet someone, they're normally giving you the best possible version of themselves. That does not mean that they're going to continue to demonstrate
Mhm.
this particular behavior. Am I right,
Yeah,
baby?
for sure.
So you want to make sure that you are paying attention to their behaviors. Is this something that they're actually doing that's genuinely in their heart? Or is this something that they're just presenting to you to let go of your guard? So when you see great things, appreciate it, but consider those yellow flags. Okay. So let's go. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, and that's definitely something you want to pay attention to during a duration of time. It's not something you'll know in the first maybe three encounters with a person. Give it some time. You
Mhm.
know, a good client of mine asked me once, well, how do I know? I said, the only way is with time. and intentionality with paying attention to those patterns
Hmm.
to see if this is genuinely who this person is or if this is a front just to get what it is that they may be trying to get from you.
That's right. That's right, baby. Get it, girl. That's my baby. All right. So let's go to, we want to go to break down and how to evaluate these flags. Consider whether these qualities are sustained over time or if they diminish. Genuine green flags persist while yellow flags may indicate temporary efforts to
I
impress.
didn't even know that page was there before I said it. So
Mm,
there it is.
mm,
That's how you know.
mm. My baby, my baby knows what she's talking about. That's my baby. Did I give you some green yellow flags, baby, when we were dating?
You gave me green flags. Well, I perceived them as yellow flags before, but over the course of time, it
Mm.
confirmed that those yellow flags were definitely green flags.
You better say it when I say it. Them things be green.
Green